Okay, I should be here. We are gonna refresh my chat. And maybe turn the music down a bit. Move that. I need to get the link to the stream. Okay, don't want that playing twice. Send it to Cactus. He's probably already here though. I'm gonna send it to Freddy. We gaming. Hey Cactus. Okay. Gonna tweet it as well. Hey, hello Blazing Boy. Thank you for calling me the best bro. Okay, let me know, I'm gonna move this a little. Let me know about audio levels. Let me know if a song gets too loud. I really hope me banging that cable isn't doing anything. Okay, I have tweeted, I have added the Discord. Live. Got music up. Double check here. Top 1, big old Bass 2 for the PS1. Yeah, the Minish Cap hat. I love Minish Cap. It's my... The reason I did it is because, Eslo's design is really cool, but Minish Cap is the first game I've ever played, so it definitely fits with me. Hope we reach 2K subs by the end of the year. I hope so too. I think I will, especially if I keep pumping out some videos. Oh. My phone was had a tiny bit of audio coming out of it. Okay, that's how I'm gonna probably view chat. I do want to... Okay. Cactus, you should be modded, by the way. My first Zelda was for the NES. I mean, first Zelda's not bad. I enjoy it quite a bit. My first game was DBZ Budokai 1. Never played the Budokai games, but they look sick. Yeah, there we go. You're blue. Hey Gabe. And Ninthaga. Wait, we've got a bunch of people in here already. I will probably start to explain everything when it hits 6, because that's when I said the stream will start. So we'll give it a couple minutes. Then I'll go into explaining everything, and then we'll just get into it. First console was one of the early SNES games. I think YouTube is recording this, but I'm also recording this as well. I don't think I've played much SNES games, mostly from Nintendo. Okay, music needs to be lower. Do that then. like I can't remember what they're called. Just like the Wii virtual stores, stuff like that. 2D ones. Oracle. I think I haven't actually played much Zelda. I played Minish Cap. I mean, you'll see what's on the list. I played some Breath of the Wild. I haven't played tons. Yeah, the Virtual Console. I played Link to the Past a bit. I played Spirit Tracks. At some point, I definitely want to go and play through like a bunch of the Zelda games. Definitely like Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess probably are pretty up there for me. I'll play them one day. Thank you. I really enjoyed talking to Crash and Axel. We recorded that twice as well, so we spent about 6 hours together. But it was a really good time. Okay, we got 12 people in here. I'm trying to think if I need to share it anywhere else. I don't think so. Like, sharing it on YouTube seems kind of redundant. Like, if you're on YouTube, you'll see me streaming. Yeah, I've done Twitter, so... What's it like in Wales? Dark. It's cold. I don't think it's like been rainy or anything, just kind of cold. Right now, though, it's pitch black because it's winter and it's 6 o'clock. If anyone puts Nue above the last place this year, they committed a sin. Okay, it is 6 o'clock. We have 12 people. Hopefully a few more join. But I am going to move over to this. Oh no, it didn't work. It should work now. I think you guys should see this. Yeah, okay. Hopefully it is... I need to change my quality on my phone. Okay, good. I thought the stream was in 114p then. Okay. Hey Quicksilver, thanks for joining. I need a good place to place my phone. Okay, let's put it there. Okay, full disclosure, this is a complete ripoff of Super Eye Patch's Wolf's top 100 game stream he did like 2 or 3 years ago. It's a stream I've watched twice in its entirety. Like it's like 5 hours long, I think. And recently he's been putting them out, like edited. He did it for a charity event. I wish I could do that. I just don't really have the, I think audience and time. I'd love to do that at some point though. But I'm just gonna rob the idea because I want to remake my top 100 games list anyway because it has been years since I've done it. There's a bunch of cool games I've played which I haven't listed. Dyslexia is already on the attack. It is constantly on the attack. I should have the Naked Gun meme like just ready. FTL, one of the greatest roguelikes. Have I played Blasphemous? No. We will talk about all sorts of games. Hey, it's Freddy. Dark Souls 2, baby. Dark Souls 2 is right there. So, the list isn't ordered right now. It is alphabetical. That might be a little loud. I want to turn that down a little. It is alphabetical right now. But what we're going to do is we're going to rank them one by one from 100 to 1 live. And I have put this up like a kind of Kingsfield game, like some kind of dungeon crawler. So you start at the base of the tower. This is where like all the games, all the adventurers who don't quite make it into the tower get. These are good games. These are some of the ones that didn't quite make the top 100 list. So we got Gregory Horror Show for the PS2. A really weird, neat little game. Dicey Dungeons, really fun little kind of roguelike-ish game. Kingdoms of Amalur: The Reckoning, fun little kind of fantasy RPG. And TF2, great multiplayer game. Didn't quite make my list though. Then you get to the Floor of Nightmares. This is where games 100 to 91 are gonna be. And then the Sea of Glass, the Forest of Petrification, the Moonlight Dungeon, the Sanctuary of the Shadow Drakes, the Accursed Archives, the Gardens of Gore, the Library of Calamity, the Cemetery of the Great Ones, and then you climb up to the top of the tower to the Needle of the Abyss, where you have to fight and face off against the Great Dark King to become #1 and basically beat the gauntlet, do the roguelike, whatever. Just kind of silly little thing. But there's also something else as well. If you guys want to like mention games, I'm probably... They probably won't be here unless I've forgotten something massive. I might add them here if I played them and I think they're cool. I'll add them to the base of the tower. But if someone mentions a game that I don't like and I think is bad, it is going on the list of weakness because it's too weak to climb the tower. So be careful if you say, have you played this game? Where would you put it? Because I might put it here in the list of weakness. Other things we're gonna do is I have some Steam game codes. I have a few games. About every like 10 games I rank, I'm gonna try to give one out. And there's a couple of good ones on there. There's like there's Yakuza 4's on there, like Monster Hunter Rise. What's that game's name? Outer Worlds. Yeah, I've just got some old Humble Bundle codes. I'll give them out. I'll like randomize the chat or something. If there's only like 10 of you here, you'll probably all get a random game. Or, well, I'll let you pick from a list. If you want one. We'll see. But that's also something I'm going to do. Because they're just sitting like in my Humble Bundle. It's better if they're like with people, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna look at the chat. Dead Rising, nice. Yeah, Dead Rising is great. Dicey Dungeons is fun. Gregory House, didn't quite make it. I've got a hard time making a top 10, top 100. Yeah, this is going to be hard. This is why I put aside some time. I expect this to be like 6 hours long. So I'm going to be here all night. Feel free to drop out or come back. Whatever, I can be background noise. Is Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Persona, or DMC on here? Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and Persona are here. I'm going to try to play some DMC this year. I haven't played any. These could be errors in a sick Metroidvania game. Yeah, exactly. I think I drew kind of from Lunacid, because I played that recently. And Smarty says, Lunacid, nice. It's very nice. It's on my list. Quicksilver's definitely watched Super Eye Patch Wolf once, because he knows about the Dead Zone. But I'm doing the list of weakness because they're weak games. Silent Hill, really love Silent Hill. I love Silent Hill a ton. Why Spore Creatures and not Spore? I think Spore Creatures just has a bit more nostalgia for me. I know that's probably a really weird choice. And Mr. Graham came here to say hi. Hey, Mr. Graham. Hope you're doing good. Fuck with Resident Evil heavy. I like Resident Evil quite a bit. I don't think I love it quite as much as other people. So there's only a couple Razzies on this list. And I haven't played some of the newer ones, but I do want to. 6 hours long, that's my... Yeah. Fred, like anything that's 6 hours long, it's definitely me and your thing, Freddy. Where's Frogger the Great Quest? I've never played Frogger the Great Quest. I don't even know what that is. I think it's a Soul Calibur on here. That's cool. More a Mortal Kombat person than anything else. I haven't really played any Mortal Kombats. Soul Calibur 2 is here because it is very nostalgic game for me. Right. I think I've explained everything. got some Leighton music coming in. And I've explained I'm gonna try give away some Steam games. Where's Michael Jordan Chaos in the Windy City? I have no idea. You don't see Silent Hill Homecoming? Well, you're gonna see Silent Hill Homecoming now. Silent Hill Homecoming. First game in the list of weakness. I'd make a separate list for this, to be honest. Silent Hill Homecoming's the worst game ever made, but we're not here to talk about the worst games ever made today. We're here to talk about some of the best. Where's Jump Force? I never played Jump Force. I never quite got around to it. Where's Vampire movie trailer? No idea. What's gay vampire movie trailer? Are you talking about that one I've forgotten about? Hope the stream goes great and everyone has a good day. Same with me. I hope everyone's having a good day, and I hope this goes well. First Silent Hill, No Way Home. Is that real? I don't think that's real. Okay. Right. I'm going to go through all the games that are in my top 100 first, in alphabetical order as well, and then we'll get into ranking. So, 10,000 Bullets, 9 Doors, 9 Persons, 9 Hours, Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City, Baldur's Gate 3, Bloodborne, Cyberpunk 2077, Dark Souls 2, Dead Rising, Deadly Premonition, Deep Rock Galactic, Disco Elysium, Divinity Original Sin, Dog's Life, Dust and Elysian Tale, Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, Enderall Forgotten Stories, which is a mod for Skyrim, Eternal Ring, Fallout 3, Fable 3, mix them up, Fallout New Vegas, FTL, Gary's Mod, Genshin Impact, Guilty Gear Strive, Hades, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, Haunting Ground, Hollow Knight, Jackbox Party Pack, kind of just generally, because I didn't really want to pick one, King of Fighters 15, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Lobotomy Corporation, Left 4 Dead 2, Lethal Company, Lunacid, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, Michigan Report from Hell, Minecraft, My Friendly Neighborhood, Nier Automata, No More Heroes, Payday 2, Persona 2 Innocent Sin, Persona 3 FES, Persona 4, Persona 5, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Pokemon Black and White, Pokemon Diamond Pill Platinum, Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green, Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, Pokemon Shadows of Almia, Pokemon Red and Blue, Portal 2, Prey 2017, Professor Layton and Pandora's Box, Professor Layton and the Curious Village, Resident Evil 1 Remake, Resident Evil 4, Return of the Obra Dinn, Ruin Factory 2, Ring Fit Adventure, Rule of Rose, Saints Row the Third, Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill For the Room, Silent Hill Shattered Memories, Slay the Spire, Soul Calibur 2, Spiritfarer, Spore Creatures, Star Control 2 The Urquan Masters, Stray, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Tabletop Sim, Telltale's The Wolf Among Us, Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 1, The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, The Long Dark, Tome, Tokyo Ghostwire, VA11 Hall A or Valhalla, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, Viva Pinata Pocket Paradise, XCOM Enemy Unknown, Yakuza 0, Yakuza 3, Yakuza Kiwami, and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Team Evolution. Those are the 100 games. Really looking forward to Silent Hill Far From Home. Jackbox Space. Ring Fit Adventure gonna go far me. Ring Fit's interesting. Dyslexia for cure found. Good luck training of going to church. Have fun at church, Ray. Hopefully you can enjoy the VOD or the recording. recording. Okay. Right. We're gonna pick number 100, which means it's probably gonna be really difficult to, because we've got to like actually like start the list. I did like personally. We've got some Hades music playing. I did personally. Hopefully that's not coming up on stream. I think yeah, okay. This is real. Okay. I did kind of like separate them out a bit. I've got a personal little image. Right, so Dead Rising scene list is 10 out of 10. Yeah, Dead Rising go pretty far, I think. We've got to start this list off though with something. This is gonna be tough. What is my 100th favorite game? I think I might have a one, maybe. I think I might have a candidate. Let's have a look though. Do we have anything I would nominate to be the worst of all of these games? The worst of the best? I'm thinking there's a lot of really good games here. Evil Red, that immediately be like, yeah, start climbing the tower. Yeah, who's the first one in the tower? The Tower of Darkness. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pick. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick Dust and Elysian Tale. We're gonna. Actually, I don't think we're gonna move it. I think it'd be better if we just copy it and then paste it. Number 100. Oh, it's blue. Let's make that black so it's easy to see. Okay. Dust and Elysian Tale is a neat little game. We are gonna go over to Firefox so I can show images off. So you guys know what the games look like. Is my stream kind of slow? Huh, what? am I getting ads on my own stream? That shouldn't be the case. Okay, no. So Dust and Elysian Tale is kind of like a little platformer game. I remember getting it on Xbox Live, I think Games with Gold. And it's just a cool little game. I remember it being fun to play. It's got some nice artwork. I'm not crazy about the furries, but I'm sure furry fans are. I remember it just kind of resonating with me a little bit when I was younger and had a cool ending. Just kind of wanted it to be on this list though, because it is a pretty solid game. I had a bunch of fun with it. Like, look at this weird design, like kind of samurai-ish dog, maybe. But yeah, it's an okay game. If you like platformers, you might enjoy it. I don't really have too much to say, and that's probably why it's number 100. It is a solid design though. Solid design, solid game. Blazing Boy said, nice designs. Yeah, I think so. Kind of like, okay, maybe not that image. But like, yeah, kind of samurai-ish guy. I don't know, it's cool. Let's go back to the games. Yeah, so that's going to be number 100. Let's make sure dust is gone. Let's just fill this in. Oh no, that doesn't work. Whoops. I mean, I guess that works. Actually, maybe we should just delete it. That'll be easier. Okay. Okay, what's next after dust then? What do we got? I'm seeing some good games. Games I like. I think I have some ideas though. I definitely have an idea for a game. How's the music, by the way? That seems kind of quiet. Tune it up a bit. Oh, that's kind of... Oh, this track's just quiet. Yeah, there's quite a few chill tracks on here. There's some like heavier ones as well. I hope they don't like get super loud. Ooh, that might be a very weird pick. Actually, ooh, that's another pick I could choose. I'm definitely getting ideas. I think I might have found the one I'm gonna put next. Hey, Orange. Yeah, okay. I think I know what's next. Next is going to be Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. So this is the second Pokemon Ranger game, I believe. It is a DS game. And it is a game I played when I was a lot younger. I'm gonna copy that. It's gonna be on number 99. And we're gonna have a look at the game. Or at least the box art and stuff. Yeah, second Pokemon Ranger game. You control a little dude. These images aren't very big. I wonder if there's a picture of like the stylus. How you use it. Oh, like here. So this game's kind of interesting for Pokemon game. You don't like catch the Pokemon. You have a kind of ranger thingy, and you have to use the DS as stylus to like make circles around the Pokemon. Really interesting kind of gameplay, and then you have a limited number of Pokemon and you can use them to help you catch other Pokemon, but once you use them, they're gone. Kind of focuses more on like the ranger side of Pokemon, which is interesting. Ooh, that is kind of loud. Just danderizing music. The actual game though is, I remember it being pretty fun, pretty unique. The thing with this game I remember most though is how hard it was. I got stuck multiple times. There's a Sharpedo boss fight like early on, which is like super hard, and then there's these Rampados. This Rampados boss, unregistered Hypercam too. This Rampados boss fight was insane. I got stuck here for so long. I couldn't play the game because of these like two Rampadoses, or this one Rampados. Just way too hard until I got a bit older. And then I played the rest of the game. You go on to like tons more locations. You have to fight like Darkrai. Yeah, just kind of cool Pokemon spin-off game. We don't really make stuff like that anymore, really. Be interesting to see like a new Ranger game. But alas, it is number 98. Not 99, sorry. God damn it. Okay. Okay, so next we're gonna look for number 97. I definitely had some ideas while scrolling. That is maybe on the table. Thinking. There was one in particular I remember seeing. Yeah, that one. Trying to be a bit vague. Trying not to give my opinions away. I'm like holding my hand of cards close to my heart here. Especially for people who don't know me. Like, oh, you might not know like how much I love certain games. Like, maybe I really love Fallout New Vegas, or maybe I don't. Maybe I just like it normally. No, I really love Fallout New Vegas. Ooh, that's another one I could do. That's another one I could do. I think it might have to be... Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be... Okay. This music is too quiet. Okay. It's gonna be Lethal Company next. This one could go up higher. But right now, I think it's gonna be my number 98. Did I say 97 last? I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think a big part of why Lethal Company is gonna be this low, again, like top 100 games. I love all of these games. Is just because this one's newer. I haven't played it as much. It has more room to grow. It also has more room to fumble as well. Maybe you're someone who has Yakuza 3 as their favorite entry in the franchise. Who knows? Who knows? That's possible. Who knows? Great assets. In Lethal Company? Yeah, it looks really cool. Are you worried about recency bias? I mean... I'm kind of the person who's like... Wherever you kind of are right now in life is kind of like... It's kind of where you are. It's kind of how you feel in that moment. So you shouldn't stress too much on it, I guess. I could make this tomorrow and it'd be different, but that could be any time in my life, so it's fine. But because Lethal Company is like still early access, it's still new, it's still things are being added. There's definitely more of this I'm gonna play. I'm gonna put it here at 98. I don't think I really need to show much of Lethal Company. I feel like most people who are on the internet know about it because it is the big game right now. But it's really fun. I really dig the SCP kind of vibes of the creatures. The loop of getting resources back to the ship is really fun. Great moments with just friends of things happening, like being scared by the monsters or running away or finding your friend's corpse or something, or being quiet so the dogs don't get you. It's just a really fun game. That's the other reason why I haven't put it high, Ari, is the mods. I haven't tried them yet. That could considerably like change my opinion, because there's a lot of cool looking ones. Never bothered to watch any Lethal Company related things. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Like, it might not appeal to you. Maybe in the same vein as like Among Us videos. I definitely never cared about them. But I find Lethal Company a lot more engaging and funny with like what people are making out of it, and playing it is a ton of fun as well. Okay, so that's number 98. That's Lethal Company. So we're now gonna go on to 97. I hope I don't do that much, but I'm gonna. Fall Guys beats Among Us. Fall Guys looks more fun than Among Us. I haven't really played much of either. What are we gonna put up next? Let's see, let's see. Ooh, that's kind of close, actually. There's quite a few close ones, maybe. Maybe this will be easier than I think. Famous last words. No, it might be that. That I didn't expect it to go that early. Is there anything else I can do next? Ooh, maybe actually. Perhaps there is. Yeah, okay. I think I know what's next. I don't play much multiplayer games outside of fighting games. Fair enough. There's a few fighters on here. There's a few multiplayer games on here, which are here because I played them with people. I'll definitely explain if I have. But next up, we are doing Rune Factory 2. That's going to be my 97 game. Ooh. So Rune Factory 2. Let's get some images up, because I don't think everyone's played Rune Factory 2. It is, I believe, like, part of the kind of Harvest Moon series, or its kind of sister, brother kind of series, where you do a bunch of farming, kind of classic stuff, like you grow your crops, you get your livestock, you marry someone. But Rune Factory has more monsters, it's a little more anime, I think. There's a dungeon thing, and I think you also can recruit the monsters, and the monsters are kind of the livestock. It has been a while since I played this. I really debated putting either this or Harvest Moon DS on here, because I like both of them quite a lot, but they're very similar. But I think the reason why Rune Factory 2 kind of won out in the end is because as a kind of kid, I got really attached to my wife in this game, which is, they're cool pictures, which was Alicia. Yeah, this cool witch lady. And I don't know, I guess maybe like one of my first like waifus or like crushes as a kid. She's just really cool. Everyone kind of dislikes her a little bit. I think they call her like a hussy and stuff. That made me like her a bit more. But yeah, it made me feel nice as a young boy. I should probably draw Alicia, to be honest now, because she's really cool. She's like a super cool witch. I don't even remember the other characters in this game. I kind of just remember her. What do we got? I mean, there's some cool looking ones. The art style's really nice, to be fair, for Rune Factory. I know they ported some of them on Switch. I don't know if they ported 2. Maybe I'll go and check it out. Got some Persona music. Let's go. I'm gonna turn that down a tad though. The other really cool thing with Rune Factory is once you, I think it's Rune Factory 2. It might be one of the other Rune Factories. You like get married and you have a kid. At a certain point, there's a time skip, and your main character disappears, and you become your child, which is really cool. I don't know. I really like that idea. Yeah, it must be 2, because it's like these little kids in this artwork here. Yeah, it's just a cool little farming game. I got some good nostalgia for it, but it doesn't go very high, like, from a gameplay standpoint or anything, because I don't really remember much other than the basics. Okay, back to the list. What are your feelings from Room for a Trip? Feel the new generation will have those same towards Stardew Valley? Yeah, I hope so. I'm sure they do. People love Stardew Valley. I've been like, I don't really want to play it. Maybe because I played a ton of Harvest Moon and Rune Factory. I kind of know that those kind of games deal. And I don't feel like I have the time to throw hours into them anymore. But I'm really happy like that genre has found new success. Not even like recently. It's been out for a long time. And we have I guess Story of Seasons as well. People are playing and enjoying. I know my mum really enjoys those games. Okay, gonna move on. I think I might know the next game. I'm just gonna go through all these in my brain again. Tokyo Ghostwire Tome, Long Dark. P3 Reload Hype Train. I've been listening to some of the music. It sounds so good. I didn't really want to put it on the playlist I made today though, just in case, because I don't think it's officially released. So we got some old P3 music. I think I know what it's gonna be. I think I do. Okay, I'm gonna do Divinity Original Sin. Or Ring Fit music. Okay, it doesn't look too loud. Right. Divinity Original Sin. I think the first kind of game that really did well for Larian. I have played it on my own for quite a while, and I have also been playing it with my best friend Freddy for a few years now. We have a little campaign. It is a pretty fun game, but after playing Baldur's Gate 3, this is a like absolutely inferior version of Baldur's Gate 3 in like every single way. It is fun. Most of my enjoyment with it is because of someone who I played it with, which is really important for some games, and that's why it's on this list. But there are some parts of this game which are just extremely frustrating, and the way it's laid out, kind of level-wise, you kind of have to approach the game in a specific way. I feel like you have to go to certain areas to beat like monsters to level up enough to do the other ones. So it feels less open than it actually is. And yeah, just sometimes like you're fighting a boss and you spend like 20 minutes and it just doesn't work out for you, and it's just very frustrating. Yeah, it's good though. I feel like I'm not going to talk much more about it though, because I'm going to talk more about Baldur's Gate 3 whenever we get to it, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to jump to 95. I think I might know what's next. Maybe not actually, now that I think about it. The Telltale games, they're not going yet. Smash Bros. Brawl, not yet. Would I rather that or that? I'm trying to think. More Pokemon music, great. Actually, ooh, maybe that needs to go. Or maybe not. Oh, man, this is difficult. Okay. The Pokemon games. I don't think any Pokemon games need to go right now. The Halos. I think the Halos can stay. What else do we have here? No, it might have to be that. Okay. Ah, no, now that I think about it, I can't. Not yet. Ooh. Ooh, that might be controversial, but now that I've seen it... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. This might be this. Are you starting from the bottom? I am starting from the bottom, yeah. We are currently at 95. So Dust, Elysian Tail, Pokemon Ranger Shadow Zalmia, Lethal Company, Rune Factory 2, Divinity Original Sin, and Portal 2. I feel like Portal 2 is a game, like, if you've played, is going to be on your top 100 list. Depending on, like, I guess how many other games you played or how much value you've given to Portal 2. It might range differently. I really like Portal 2. Like, it's a great puzzle game. It's really witty in its story. The co-op campaign is really fun. I just don't have much of a personal attachment to it, I think. Like, yeah, it's a really good game. I had fun with it. I don't love it as much as other games, though. Like, I have a stronger personal attachment to Rune Factory 3 or Pokemon Ranger than Portal 2. But the actual quality of Portal 2 and just the fun I've had with it, I think, kind of outweighs them. I would put Skyrim down there. Skyrim's definitely gonna... I'm not gonna lie, like, Skyrim's not gonna be in the upper half. But it's not quite its time. It's a very significant game in terms of impact. Yeah, I think so. It's a really strong game. It definitely belongs on my list. I just, like, I'm looking at the other games, and a lot of them probably... No, not even probably. They aren't as technically good as Portal 2. They don't do as crazy stuff. They aren't even as funny sometimes. But I just lack a bit of personal connection to it, sadly. Portal Duology wasn't really my speed. Indifference is how I feel. I still think the puzzle from 2 were weaker than the first Portal. I've never played Portal 1, so I can't really say. That's interesting, though. Portal 2 definitely seems to have more set pieces, which could be good or bad, depending on what you want from the game. But yeah, it's a good game. So it's going to be a 95, I think. Okay, let me check the music. What's playing? Something quiet. I'm going to just skip through it. Okay, all the music playing. Okay, I'm gonna look for 94 next. Halo and Portal was so cool when I was growing up. Yeah, that's a big thing with games as well, is when you grow up and play them, there's a ton of nostalgia and like a whole set of experiences tied to games. And whether or not you go back to them can also change things a ton. A lot of these games are on here because they're important to me from childhood, which is interesting. Like, if I played them again, they might not be here, or maybe they'd solidify and like, yeah, absolutely, this belongs here. Maybe I'll love it even more. The Steam Workshop and fan-created mods make Portal 2 something you can play forever. Tons of content on there. Yeah, Steam, I've never messed around with that, but I've heard about like some Portal 2 maps or campaigns, which are really fun. Okay. don't know why. I like starting from the bottom and looking up. It's easier for my brain. Okay, that's definitely... Dun, 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 dun. No, okay. I definitely have... Do we have anything weaker than the one currently in my mind? I'm not sure we do. I don't think we do. Some strong ones up there. Okay, yeah, next up I'm gonna do Viva Pinata Pocket Paradise for the Nintendo DS. Okay, and we're gonna actually look this one up because I'm pretty confident most people haven't played this one. So Viva Pinata is like an interesting series of games. I believe they started on the Xbox, and then this is like the spin-off one. It's Rare. The concept of Viva Pinata is like so much fun. Just like these colorful pinata animals, and you need to attract them to your little garden. By doing specific things. So you need like a certain amount of like dirt or grass or whatever, or like different plants, different items in your farm, and you'll attract all these different like pinatas to your island or your garden. Sepper just thank you for subbing Gilded Chats. Just thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Remember this game being constantly advertised on TV, and I've yet to see a second of gameplay. Interesting. So, you get a... I mean, maybe we can look up some gameplay. Is my stream slow? My stream is indeed slow. Why is my phone like this? Okay. No, show us the actual game. Yeah, so you have this little farm, garden, and you like customize it how you want, and you attract little critters to it. And they're all like really different. They all have different like requirements for them, and they've got different breeding requirements, and they all have different relationships with different pinatas as well. So sometimes you can't have like similar pinatas in your garden because they'll eat you. Indeed, Metal Gear. Best music for Viva Pinata. My favorite pinata in this is the... I'm sure it'll come up. Yeah, this boy. This the Nougat. I love him so much, and I'm pretty sure these fucking frogs would come and eat them, which made me sad all the time. I just love these little guys. So I always like had them in my garden, always had like a bit of water. Violence, breed violence. Pinata and pinata violence. There was like some crazy stuff as well in Viva Pinata. There was like all sorts of secret like pinatas. There was like a dragon one, I remember. And my mum knew how to get all of these. Probably because she had access to the internet. But like I could never figure out how to get these at all. The second Xbox game, Trouble in Paradise, is way like cooler and looks like really, really nice. But I just have more of a kind of nostalgic connection to Trouble in Paradise. Pocket Paradise. A lot of Viva Pinata characters look like Bugsnax to me. Yeah, I definitely feel like Bugsnax was influenced by Viva Pinata, at least a little bit. But it's a nice, cute little game. The gameplay loop is, I think, surprisingly like interesting and fresh, and I can't think of many other games like it off the top of my head. And just seeing all the little animals in your garden just makes me happy. And just discovering like how to get them as well was always really cool and exciting as a kid. So that's why it's in my top 100. Okay, back to the list. Drop manga and become a Viva Pinata channel. I mean, you can make a video on each pinata, I guess. I'm sure someone's done that though. Right. Next up. There's a couple games I've had my eye on. No, I think that beats that. What have we got? Anything else that could work? Ooh, maybe that. Actually, yeah. Okay, that might go next. Yeah, visual style of Viva Pinata is so sweet. It's really nice. Rare in general are very cool. UK based as well. Be interesting to get a job with them. Yeah, the cartoon show was interesting. I remember watching some episodes. I guess they already had the models maybe for the characters, so it made sense to make a TV show. I think the NoClip, there's a NoClip documentary on Rare. I don't think it's just on Viva Pinata, but there's a massive Viva Pinata section. I seem to recall. Okay, yeah, okay. I think I know what's next. Where is it? Okay. Okay, next up is Payday 2. Payday 2 is a funny little game that I don't think is amazing when I think of it overall, but there's like parts of it I really, really enjoy, and it's completely down to multiplayer stuff. I played this with my best friend Freddie, and we kind of played together and learned how to play together. We went from like fumbling missions early on and not understanding the game, and then we started to do like the small jewelry store missions, and we figured out how to rob the jewelry store without the police coming, and it just fired neurons in our brains, and we were like, oh, this is fun and satisfying and cool, and we learned how to rob a store without the police coming, like going through the back window, taking out the police, like cable tying them, telling everyone to get down in the storefront while someone else fills bags and stuff. And then we like built up. We did like more of the bank missions. We were able to do them without the police coming. Very satisfying and like oddly chill. Yeah, I just remember like it was almost like having a podcast with Freddie. We would just talk about stuff while we were lockpicking all the tiny boxes in the larger banks. It was always like a really fun time. And yeah, Cactus's story about Payday 2 melting his laptop, just, I think about that all the time now. I find that hilarious. Then he's talking about his personal life in Payday 2. Yeah, I mean, it's tied... oh, you mean like robbing banks? But the personal aspect to a lot of games is definitely going to shine through. Payday 2 especially though, because without like my friend, music is paused. I think without Freddy, I wouldn't like Payday 2 at all. I wouldn't think it's very good, to be honest. There's some other missions as well, like the meth making missions are fun if you just want to shoot stuff. There's the one where you have to steal a car from like a car showroom. That one's really fun to do stealthily as well. My problem with Payday 2 is the same problem with Sims 4. Too much DLC. There's so much DLC in Payday 2, which like you don't have because you don't buy, because there's no reason to play it, at least for me. And the game is like 100 gigabytes, which meant like we stopped playing it because we didn't have space to play it. Definitely like takes a lot of points off of it. I've had so much fun with this game. Like, it definitely was higher on my list before, but the lack of me playing it because of its size and constant DLCs definitely pulled it down a ton. So that's why it's in the bottom 10. It's only in the Flora Nightmares. It's gonna be trapped there forever. Every update you have to do 50 gigabyte installation. Is exhausting. Yeah. Also, Payday 3 apparently kind of messed up. I guess that sucks. Sucks for the Payday devs. But I don't think they handled their game very well. Whoopsie, I guess. Okay, let's go on to 92. A few more games left. Right, okay. I keep eyeing up 10,000 Bullets, but it's not its time to go. It's because it's the first one, I think. First game on the list. I really want to sing along to this. This is it. This is it. Ooh. What is next? Indeed, popping like popcorn. Ooh. I keep thinking about this one game. I think it might be its time. Yeah, I don't... Ooh. Nah. Okay. Right. It might be time for Silent Hill 4 to go. Silent Hill 4 is very cool. Let's actually copy and paste it. I really like Silent Hill in general, as you can see from having 5 games on my list. That's like, what, 5% of the list? Oh, yeah, obviously, duh, because it's out of 100. I really relate to the MC of the game. Yeah, I definitely do as well. Henry is oddly relatable, and a lot of people don't seem to like him. This is why I'm very conflicted with Silent Hill 4. Because part of the game I really love. The idea of the room is so cool. This like little safe space you navigate through in first person, with some puzzles that kind of tie the room to the other world some of them are really interesting, like the chocolate milk one in the fridge. Very interesting. And the hauntings that can happen in there fucking make you shit yourself if you've never played before. Some really good stuff. The idea of taking away that safe space is really cool. The characters as well. I really like Henry. I kind of relate to him. He is a bit of a neat. A lot of people say he's kind of boring and stuff. But I kind of find him, I guess, relatable, kind of cute as well. Because he's just trapped in his little room. I want to help him leave. There's some voyeuristic stuff in there, which I think is interesting as a kind of sub-theme. Walter Sullivan is a really cool villain, antagonist, just character in general. Some of the enemy designs in 4 are great, like the twin babies? I forget. Them like pointing at you and running at you in the prison level, one of the scariest things I've ever witnessed. Do you know what? I think we need to show that. Twin Victim, I think, is the name of the thing. Let's switch over to. I don't know why Animal Crossing music popped up. Is that just? Oh, maybe I have it copied. Okay, we're gonna do Twin Victim, Silent Hill 4. Oh, we can't make that full screen. There we go. Like, man, please no. What is this thing? This thing's horrible. Some other really like big spooky moments as well in Silent Hill 4, which are very cool. Like the creepy head in that one room. Yeah, the thing with Silent Hill 4 though is it is kind of janky and sometimes not fun because of the ghosts and because of Walter following you, which I really like as a concept. But it is kind of just super janky, sadly, which just makes it not as fun to play as the other ones. And it's one of the ones that actively like frustrates me a bit when I'm playing, and I don't think it's quite as tight as the other 3 mainline games either. People excited for Silent Hill F. Definitely interested to see what that's going to be. Silent Hill 4 haters remember PT is basically just a modern version of 4. It's also playable legally on GOG. Yeah, I'm glad you can actually play Silent Hill 4. That's cool. I wish the other ones were playable legally, like properly. Yeah, I just wish it wasn't quite as janky. I was definitely high on 4 when I was a bit younger. It was probably like my second favorite one, but over time I've come to like the other ones on this list quite a bit more. So yeah, that's gonna be where 4 is. I've realized an hour's passed already and we've only done 9 games, so we need a hustle. Oh no. Okay. What's next? We can do this. I'm gonna turn the music up though, because I don't think it's even coming out of the speakers there. Okay, that's definitely one I could do. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that feels right, I think. Okay. gonna jump in. We're gonna do the next Pokemon game, another Pokemon spin-off game, the last game in the Flora Nightmares, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. So Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team is the DS version, Red Rescue Team is the Game Boy Advanced version, and it is a mystery dungeon game, which I think is its own thing that then got spin-offs from other series. This one being a Pokemon one, obviously. You get your little like team ready. It's also like an isekai. You get like a cool questionnaire you have to fill, and that determines what Pokemon you are. I love doing that questionnaire. I think I got Charmander my first time, and I picked my buddy as Trico because Trico is one of my favorite Pokemon. And yeah, you kind of help weak Pokemon in Blue Rescue Team. You form a little rescue squad. There's a surprisingly decent story. Oh my god. It scared the shit out of me. I've got more energy now though, I guess. That might happen now and again. Yeah, it also has a really kind of sad ending as well, so that's definitely why it's on this list. It definitely like made me feel a lot as a kid. I remember crying at the ending a lot. The turn-based like dungeon exploration was pretty fun as well. I'd be interested in playing one of the like remakes or something, or a reimagining, because I know some of them have come out on the Switch. But yeah, it definitely belongs here, I think. Like that when Pokemon steps out of the comfort zone with games like this and Pokemon Tournament. I'm interested to try Pokken. Isn't it like a Wii U exclusive though? But yeah, the Pokemon spin-off games, the old ones are really fun. I don't know about now. It's on Switch as well. That's cool. Maybe I'll look into it. Like you got, I guess, the new Snap game. A lot of them are like mobile now though, or like Pokemon Unite, which I don't know how much I like that. Okay, we have done 10 games though, so I'm gonna like pick someone in chat. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, to be honest. Yeah, I guess Legend Arceus is a spin-off game as well that people liked a ton. Okay, I think the easiest way would be to look at my channel, look at the stream. Oh, I can only see 4 people. Huh, I don't know how that's gonna work. I didn't think this through with the Steam games. I could just pop them in chat. That doesn't seem very good though. I don't think any bots are gonna pick them up. since it's not a very big stream. Do you know what? I'll just like if anybody wants a Steam game, a random game right now, first person to guess the number I'm thinking out of 5. Hang on, you can't message people on YouTube, can you? That's not like Twitch. Okay. Orange, you guessed 4 first, so congratulations. Get in touch with me, I guess, somehow. I'll try to do it through maybe Twitter, I guess, or Discord. I have a list of games. I'll send you a code for one of them. I'll check back in a little bit then. Okay. And we'll enter the Sea of Glass. Yeah, that should work. Just make sure you have like a Twitter or a Discord or something I can message you on. Okay, let's just sort those. Okay. Actually, Discord might not be the best since it's oh, I guess it'll work as well. Okay, Discord will work. Okay, I'll send you the list there. Alrighty. I'll do another game then next. Right, what's gonna be next? I had some ideas. No. Stray. Spore creatures, maybe. It might be actually. Might be. No, that doesn't go yet. Okay. Yeah, do you know what? I think we're gonna do Spore Creatures. For another DS game, it made it pretty high. Do you know what? We'll go and Ring Fit music. Okay, Spore Creatures. So this is a Spore spin-off game for the DS. It's got some really cute artwork. The cover is really nice. But the actual game as well is really cool. You got all these little dudes with very kind of flat illustrations. They're very colorful. You go around like talking to people, befriending people, or just killing all the other aliens. Collecting like different parts. Some parts of this game are really difficult, at least for me as a kid. I remember getting stuck. There's more than one Spore game? Yeah, there's a few. And there's at least one on the Wii. I think there's multiple. It's called like Spore Heroes. There's also like Dark Spore. If you've never heard of Dark Spore is weird. I think it was an MMO. If I remember correctly. Yeah, Dark Spore exists. It's not on my list. I haven't played it. Yeah. someone thought this was a cool idea, I guess, and gave it the most metal packaging ever. But Spore Creatures is like the opposite of Dark Spore. It is the cutest Spore possible, I guess. Really, just like, I love the art style, like looking back on it, and each like map has its own little, I guess, area with different things to do, different like groups of monsters which like and dislike each other, and there's little events and things. And obviously, like, the same things apply to normal Spore. You can make all your little creatures, make some cool ones, some funny ones. I don't know, it's a fun time. It has a kind of interesting story as well. So yeah, that's why it's made it to number 90 on our list. Okay. Orange one's Yakuza 4. Let me get that real quick. Where was it? Okay. Okay. That's the first code gone. And we're back in action. You said 90 like top 15 guy. Like, number 90, Spore Creatures. Okay, there was another game I had my eye on. Oh, what was it? I was gonna pick it next. Definitely not Ring Fit. Not yet. It's making me want to do squats. Okay, the music's going. I don't want to do squats anymore. What was the game I was thinking of? Ah, I know what it was. It was Fable 3. Okay, Fable 3 is next. Okay, Fable 3, number 89. Fable is an interesting little RPG series. Lionhead Studios, UK based, I guess. I have never played Fable 2. I played Fable 1. I prefer Fable 3 though, because I think just nostalgia. I understand though a lot of people don't like Fable 3, I think. Maybe. It's a fairly like run-of-the-mill like RPG, to be honest. But Fable's always had its weird British charm to it. And there's a story in 3 which is kind of epic, at least for a kid. So I really grabbed onto that. Like, you make all of these allies. You're like a prince, I think, or princess who's been deposed, and you have to run and flee because someone's taken the throne, and you have to gather like a resistance and allies and take them over. And it's got a kind of Industrial Revolution style setting as well, which makes it kind of unique, I guess. There's also this whole thing where you kind of do take back the kingdom, but then you have to prepare and actually be a king. You have to choose different decisions and stuff, and you have to like prepare the kingdom for this attack of the oncoming darkness or whatever, which was in this land of sand. It's just kind of stuck with me for all these years. I'm pretty sure though, like if I played it again, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. I'm not 100% sure, but as a kid, I adored Fable 3, so that's why it's still on my top 100 list. A lot of these are nostalgia based, I'm noticing, at least lower down. Okay, right. I believe I've been recording